So a few more definitions about angles. A vertical angle is a pair, so two angles, whose sides are two pairs of opposite rays. You can kind of see from a picture what we mean by vertical. 2 and 4 are vertical angles, and that means that they're congruent. They're the same measure. And the same can be said for 1 and 3. They're also congruent. Or 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. Vertical angles have the same measure. Supplementary angles are a pair of angles whose sum is 180 degrees. Lines are 180 degrees. So in my previous example, I have a lot of supplementary angles. 2 and 3 are a pair, 3 and 4, 4 and 1, and also 1 and 2. So lots of pairs anytime I have a straight line. Complementary angles are a pair of angles whose sum is 90 degrees. For instance, 20 and 70. I remember complementary and supplementary because complementary starts with C, that comes before S, and 90 comes before 100. A few more. And transversal is a line that intersects two distinct lines, so two parallel lines. So in my example, N here is a transversal, and M and L are my distinct lines. When we have these transversals, we have what are called alternate interior angles, and they're congruent, just like our vertical. So for instance, and the interior means we're in between on the inside of these two lines, and alternate means we're on opposite sides of the transversal. 3 and 5 are alternate interior angles, and 4 and 6 are alternate interior angles. They measure the same degree. Our symbol here means congruent, the same measure. We also have alternate exterior. So these angles are going to be on the outside of my distinct lines, and they're going to be on the opposite sides. So 2 and 8 are alternate exteriors. That means they're congruent. And 1 and 7 are also alternate exterior, and again, congruent.